Hi everyone! So, it's time to find out what book I'm going to be reading next, but first there's a couple of books that I've bought recently that I'm going to be adding to the jars I want to show you. So the first one is one that I've bought because of a recent film that I really loved, and that is The Man Who Invented Christmas by Les Stanford. So this is the book that the recent film The Man Who Invented Christmas is based on, and as you can see there's a shot from the film on the cover. I had to specially order this from Amazon because I couldn't get it anywhere, and this was the only cover available, so there wasn't the original one, but this actually includes a copy of A Christmas Carol, and it basically is the story of how Charles Dickens came to write A Christmas Carol. I really loved the film, so I was really intrigued to read the book. So that's going to go, oh dear, that's going to be going into the non-fiction jar. It's a very slippy book, and I just dropped it on my table. Hope I haven't dented it. Anyway. So that's going to be going into the non-fiction jar. And I've got one for the fiction jar that I'm really intrigued to read. And that is Tash Hart's Tolstoy. Now, this is a YA novel about a girl who likes Tolstoy, Leo Tolstoy. And as you know, I like Tolstoy thanks to War and Peace. And she has a blog and everything, and Instagram and all that lot, and she puts up videos and such. And one day, a kind of celebrity sees the video and writes a comment about it, saying how she really liked it, and suddenly she goes from having quite a small intimate blog to having absolutely thousands upon thousands of people subscribing to her. So suddenly she's got this internet fame. I love that she's a video blogger. She makes videos about books and all that lot. Is absolutely fantastic character. I love that. But along the way, she has issues of people knowing things about her and falling for somebody, and also exploring her asexuality. I think that's a really intriguing story, and I do videos and such. I love Tolstoy, and it just connects with me. And Ariel, whose blog, my sister and I have recommended, she got this as well, and she's really excited to read this as well, as am I. So that is going into the fiction jar. But now we need to find out what book I'm going to be reading next. As I said in my video just before New Year, throughout January, June and December, I'm going to be choosing which books that I want to read. So still doing fiction, non-fiction, but I am able to choose exactly which books I'm going to read. It's still January. I've 2 books through, but it's still January, so I get to choose the next book, and the next book is fiction. And I have been basking in the world of the Brontes with Take Courage. I have been listening to every radio play, soundtrack, musical score, anything, ballet score, anything relating to the Brontes. I have been listening on a loop all day at work, and I am just like obsessed with Bronte stuff at the moment in my head. So I'm kind of in the perfect headspace now. I've already read and reviewed Wuthering Heights, Tenant of Wildfire Hall, so now it's time to go over to the last Bronte sister for me to read, and that is Charlotte Bronte with Jane Eyre. Now, I first tried to read Jane Eyre when I was about 15. I hated Jane Eyre. I couldn't stand the girl. I was like, oh, for God's sake, just do something. She really irritated the heck out of me. So I dumped this book, and I went over to Wuthering Heights and fell absolutely head over heels in love with Heathcliff and Cathy's relationship. And I've never picked it up since. And probably since I turned 30, or just before I turned 30, I've really gotten back into the story of Jane Eyre again. And as I said, I've been like basking in the world of Bronte stuff and listening over and over and over again. This radio play I have of Jane Eyre, and so I'm like, you know what? It's my choice. I'm going to read Jane Eyre. So Jane Eyre is the next thing I'm going to be diving into. I'm really looking forward to this. I'll be starting that tomorrow or possibly Sunday, depends on when I'm able to. But yeah, I will be back with my thoughts on Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. And I will see you guys later. All right, guys. Bye.